Oh, Omar, you're going to kill me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of HD's Jazz Journey. We're in the hills of St. Andrew, and today I have with me certified master trainer, him out to kill me, Omar West. And we're going to talk about the benefits of exercise for a healthy lifestyle. Come on.
Chop, chop.
Hi, I have with me today certified master trainer, Courtney Omar West. Welcome, Courtney.
Thank you. Nice being here.
You know, we are very close to the National Stadium, home or the beginning place for world-renowned Usain Bolt and Shelley-Ann Fraser. Well, we're not all as fit as they are, but I've invited Omar to share with us a little bit today as to what are the standards, what should we be doing regularly to keep healthy.
To be in good health, we need just regular physical activity. It's not necessary to be in a gym. A lot of people think that to attain good health, you need to be in an expensive gym, when it's really not. What we really need is regular physical activity.
And so what would that mean? So I like to walk in the mornings. How long should I walk for? You know, what is enough? What is the pace? Give us some idea.
Well, you want to do whatever you enjoy. You're more likely to stick with it if you're doing something that you enjoy. Most international organizations agree that for good health, you want about 150 minutes per week of physical activity. Mm-hmm. That's 2.5 hours of physical activity. Now there's a dose response relationship in physical activity and good health. The more you get past that 150 minutes for the week is the more health you can expect, or the better response you can expect. If it's weight loss that you're looking for, then you want to look more at 300 minutes per week of good regular physical activity.
So Omar, I was walking up the hill one day and my friend passed me and she says, picking daisies? She was implying that my pace was not fast enough.
Right.
How fast should we be going?
Well, I mentioned the 150 and the 300 minutes. At 150, we're talking about moderate activity. If you're going to do higher intensity activity, then we're looking more at 75 minutes per week, and that would be more like an interval training, or 150 minutes per minute of interval training or high intensity for weight loss. Now, as far as what's considered moderate or low or high, if you can sing while you're doing it, it's considered low.
Okay.
If you can talk while you're doing it, and this is just a rough little estimate, if you can talk while you're doing it, but you can't sing, that's moderate. If you're doing it and you can't really talk, then that's high intensity. And that's usually when you're getting into the high intensity interval training. You generally can't talk very, very well when you're doing it. So you're probably, if you're picking daisies, you're probably on the low intensity side.
I think she was being fresh, but okay, I understand. So Omar, I need to ask you a question.
Sure.
There is this feeling that after you get over age 50, even if you're doing the same thing, you tend to gain weight. Is that so?
Now, as we age, the truth is the metabolism slows down. We start losing muscle. And again, the truth is the more we age, the more we need that physical activity, because we need to maintain as much muscle as we can. And especially for women, when you get around the menopausal age, the physical activity, especially weight-bearing physical activity, is very important to help with the bone mineral density. So as we age 50 and more, the physical activity is even more important. I always recommend sticking with at least the guidelines of 150 of moderate exercise to 300 minutes per week. I always recommend our seniors try to get that in.
Okay, one more thing I'm going to touch on. A lot of people have issues with airway,
Right.
and there are many red flags. But one specific red flag is if you're a woman and your neck size is 16, if you're a man and it's 17, you're more likely to have issues with obstructive sleep apnea.
Right.
So the traditional view is the pot-belly man who
Right,
has
right.
slowed down and now begins to snore much more loudly
right.
than he's ever done before. Somebody with that, they always tell you if you can lose weight, it's going to be
Right.
better. Will that 300 steps a week? No, this is not
Minutes.
300 minutes a
Minutes,
week.
mhm.
Help that person?
300 a minute will help that person. However, you mentioned the pot belly, you mentioned the size of the neck. You have to keep in mind though that we can't spot reduce. So you can't tell your body where to lose that fat from. Your body's gonna lose the fat from wherever it wants to lose the fat from first. So it's gonna be an overall thing. It's gonna be a general thing. So the 300 minutes per week will help. And remember, that's the minimum, and that's where we should be starting for weight loss.
Yes.
That's where we should be starting. And as we go along, you want to try to improve it, you're always trying to progress. There's always need for progression. If there's no progression, your body's going to get to a point where it's adapted to what you've done, and it'll just stop adapting. So yes, the 300 minutes will definitely help that person with the neck or the pot belly or just weight loss in general. As long as they set realistic goals. If you're doing the picking up daisies thing, don't expect to lose the weight overnight.
Yeah.
Right? So set realistic goals, have realistic expectations. But yes, indeed, that's a good place to start, and that will indeed help a person to lose the fat in the neck or the stomach.
Well, Omar, it's no known secret that we have a love-hate relationship. I hate coming to the gym, but there's no other person I'd rather train me than you. Thank you so much for your time today. And I promise my picking up daisies are in the past. I'm now talking. How about that?
All right, now we're talking. Good.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome, anytime at all.
So you've seen me at my best, and you just saw me at my worst. Remember, 150 minutes a week for healthy living, 300 minutes a week minimum for weight loss, according to my trainer, Omar. So let's get moving. You may not end up at the stadium being a world-renowned athlete, but you certainly can do your ultimate best to keep yourself strong and healthy. Listen, I'm out of here. Catch me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and our LFD website. I'll see you next time on HD's Jazz. Oh my Lord.